Alright, Larenth, let's talk.
Now that we can confer in the relative safety of Madame Wim's establishment, tell me what you discovered on the Isle of Joys. Did the spirit of Emperor Morcar speak true? Is there a weapon that can be used against Mehrunes Dagon?
Longhouse Emperors made a plan to banish Mehrunes Dagon with something called the Egnomatic.
Let me see the documents you found. I am familiar with Nimics, but not this Ego-Nimic. If it truly has the power to banish Mehrunes Dagon, then no wonder the Longhouse Emperors kept it hidden. And what did you find in the Doom Vault?
A digital relic hidden in a chest. Don't know what it does, though.
Interesting. And you found this in the vault? The one Morcar claimed belonged to his daughter? Then show it to the Anchorite. Perhaps she can remember something and ascertain its purpose. We will need some advantage the next time we face Sombrin.
Alright, I'll show it to the Anchorite.
Our best hope lies in the Anchorite now. Show her the Daedric relic you recovered from her vault. Let her study it and extract its secrets. Perhaps some of her memories will become clear when she examines it.
Tell me more about Nimics.
Simply put, a Nimic is a Daedra's true name. Some of us have many, others only one. If another knows these secret names, they can wield great power and influence over the Daedra they belong to. Mortals use them in their incantations to compel us.
So what do you think an Ego-Nimic is?
As a guess, it might be a stronger, more potent version of a Nimic. If we gain access to it, we might be able to weaken Mehrunes Dagon. Perhaps even banish him to the darkest corner of the Deadlands, as the Longhouse Emperors intimated.
Why do you think Sombrin would be doing this? He was our friend, right?
As we have discussed at length, friendship is an alien concept to my kind. I cannot comment on why mortals do the things they do, and I see little point in spending time agonizing over what could have been. Our time is better spent devising a plan.
Okay, how will we find Sombrin then?
Let us solve one problem at a time, mortal. The relic first, then Sombrin. He has studied the Mysterium Xarxes and gained the power of 2 of the 3 remaining ambitions. He will make his way to Mehrunes Dagon's side as soon as he is able.
How do you take Callie's power from her?
Between his research and the knowledge Sombrin already had that helped Callia control her power, he apparently figured out a way. Remember, he saw Vandacia absorb Destron's power. He may have extrapolated, or he found something in that cursed book.
It's just one thing after another, isn't it? I've barely had time to process the fact that I'm an ambition, or even learn what that really means. I'm sorry I couldn't stop Sombrin from taking Callia's powers. It all happened so fast.
Well, you saved everyone anyways. Well, here's what we found in the vault. Do you know what it is?
I had a vault? Yes. I remember something about a place where they put me when I was being trained by Sister Seldina. Let me see. It does feel familiar. Like trying to remember a dream upon waking. Am I supposed to do something with this?
I think it might be useful for against Sombrin and Mehrunes Dagon.
Then I better remember what it is and how to use it, right?
Yep.
Put the relic on the table over there. Let me get a better look at it. Maybe something will come to me.
Mehrunes Dagon provided parts of himself to create the 4 ambitions. These parts make up his Ego-Nimic and give the ambitions their power. The Ego-Nimic can be used to weaken Dagon, to compel him back to oblivion should the need to do so arise. All 4 parts of the Ego-Nimic must be used to even attempt this course of action. We will only use it as a last resort.
I know this. A low and constant hum at the back of my mind. part of me, but also a part of something else. I think that's how we recognized each other, Sombrin and me.
So, the Longhouse Emperors were not as reckless as I thought. Mortal, I have an idea.
Now that I know what to call it, I can feel the egonymic within me. It's been a part of me for my entire life, but I just accepted it without ever knowing what it was. I'm not sure what we can do with only my piece of it, though.
So the relic was some sort of memory stone? Was that a message for the anchorite, or Morikar's heir? Wait a moment! She is Morikar's heir! Hey, if the egonymic gives the ambitions their power, we only have one of them now. Sombrin took Kalia's.
Right, so... Oh, Callie.
Oh no. Without my power, I no longer possess my piece of the egonymic. Is that why I feel so... empty? That means Sombrin has two parts of the egonymic now. He might even have Destron's. Is that how he summoned his spirit to fight you?
Maybe.
As I surmised, the egonymic is a more powerful version of a Nimic. Perhaps only the princes have them, since I never heard of them before. Sombrin has two, perhaps even three of the four. We cannot allow him to return that power to Mehrunes Dagon.
Did you have an idea?
Sombrin was able to take Kalia's power. His summoning of Destron's spirit at the summit suggests he also has Destron's somehow, as well as his own. We need to do what he did and steal that power from him for ourselves.
Can you do that?
Oh, not me, little mortal. The anchorite. She's the fourth ambition. If Sombrin truly seeks Dagon, then he's heading for the prince's capital, Destruction's Solace. We need someone who can lead us through that fortress so we can intercept him.
Oh, do you have somebody in mind? Maybe a Daedrat?
Who else?
Yes!
The Mutilator. The Daedrat was once Mehrunes Dagon's most powerful general. He must have visited the city multiple times over the centuries. Arox crawled off toward the shambles when I told him I had no time to remove his curse.
Alright, let's go to the shambles and find Arox.
And while you track down Arox, I will gather what allies I can. We will need more than those of us here to breach the walls of Solace and take on Sombrin. Meet me at Wretched Spire. Dagon's gaze never reaches that corner of the Deadlands.
Hey, Emily. You want to get talk to Daedrat?
As much as I can't wait to meet a talking Daedrat,
Yeah.
I better help Lyric
Aw.
gather allies. I'll see you when we meet at Wretched Spire.
Aw.
Good luck, and be careful.
Aw. Right?
We'll go with Lyrinth and gather as many allies as we can. And I'll talk with Kalia. She was with Sombrin for a long time. She must have some idea how he stole her power. If not, maybe together we can figure it out.
Do you think you could steal the power from Sombrin?
If he could do it, I don't see why not. I just need to get a handle on these powers I suddenly have. I want to be careful, too. Sombrin gave in to the dark part inside of him, the part that belongs to Mehrunes Dagon. I don't want that to happen to me.
You're confident you can deal with Sombrin?
Not by myself. I surprised him at a Nyalak summit, and he didn't have complete control of Kalia's power yet. We'll probably need to throw everything we have at him. Weaken him, distract him. Then maybe, I'll have a chance.
Maybe. By the way, thank you very much, ICSE. Just trying to get through the story here.
When Bandasia killed Destron, he said he took my brother's power and gave it to Mehrunes Dagon. But I don't think he got all of it. Sombrin was more powerful during our wanderings. I assumed it was the book, but now I think he got Destron's egonymic.
Now, we're gonna get the true hero of this chapter. Aarox the Mutilator. Yes, finally returns. By the way,
The Daedra will be punished for this transgression.
oh no.
Jumped my guard and nearly bit my ear off. And it talked. They aren't supposed to do that.
Aarox, what have you been doing?
The
Oh no.
Daedra will be punished for this transgression.
That little beast killed my guard and nearly bit my ear off. And it talked. They aren't supposed to do that. My master, Nifizon, the shadow that screams eternal, will not be pleased. Perhaps you've heard of him?
Seen ya?
Can't you see I'm distraught? My guard was attacked. Now who will protect me while I finish my business in the shambles?
Look on her shoulder. Aarox got a bite in. Look at that. Hey.
This matter does not concern you, mortal. The Daedrat will be dealt with soon enough. Do not needlessly involve yourself in the Grasp's affairs unless you are ready to deal with the consequences.
The Daedrat is a friend of mine. They don't have a concept of friendship, though.
This creature is your pet. He killed the mortal of a very prominent Daedra. I am prepared to take him to our holding cells. If you want him released to your custody instead, you will have to compensate the Daedra.
Alright, how do I do that then?
The stricture recognizes the destruction of Daedric property as a crime, but since the only loss was a mortal life, a fine is considered acceptable recompense. If you pay it, I will consider the matter finished.
Alright, here's the fine.
This compensation is adequate. The Daedrat is free to go.
Master, you came back for me.
That's it? What about my dead guard?
Acceptable compensation has been received for the mortal life.
Unbelievable.
Yep. Aarox, what have you been doing, huh?
Thank you for freeing me again, mortal master. I shall shred the ankles of your foes once more.
Yes.
Claw out their eyes and snip at their hair.
Yes.
Whatever you ask of me.
We need you to help us get into Destruction Solace. Also, just be awesome.
You wish to challenge Mehrunes Dagon in his own city? A bold strategy. But I have come to expect nothing less from you, Master. Destruction Solace is a quiet, haunted place. Ghosts prowl the streets, and Mehrunes Dagon basks in their agony.
You know how to get inside?
Oh, very much so. Aarox has been there many times. The city walls are impenetrable, even by magical means. But I know of one specific location that would allow Lyranth to portal us through, if she is still a part of this.
Yep. Wants us to gather at the Wretched Spire. Will you join us?
You can count on your faithful servant. It will be my honor to fight alongside you once more. You do remember that when mortals die, they usually don't come back, though, right? I have no such concerns for myself, but, Master, I worry about you.
Oh, Aarox. Come on, hop in the pack. Let's go.
Let us make haste, Master.
Aarox is definitely turning out to be one of the A+ characters of this chapter. So I do wonder, why does he care about us so much? Like, Daedra aren't supposed to really have a concept of friendship, right? So he must just like being around us for the destruction, right?
There you are, finally. Now we can begin. This
is your army? Were I still in possession of my true form, the ground would shake with my laughter.
I was not finished.
Oh, hi, everyone.
Now, this we can work with. I know a spot where you can open a portal into Dagon City.
Very good, Aarox. Come, mortal. We have plans to finalize.
Got people to talk to. Look at all these people here. All right. Commander Axis, hi.
My brigadines stand at the ready. After our embarrassment at Border Watch, we're all eager for another opportunity to prove it was a fluke. We beat Dagon at Redmane, and we'll beat him here too.
Oh, it's Border Watch.
The Keep maintains its vigil, and the garrison's reputation stands strong, despite that business with the Painted Eye. Thanks to our victory at Fort Redmane.
Glad to still have still have troops on your side. Glad to have your troops on my side again.
The pleasure is ours. Too many nights of holding down a fort dulls a soldier's edge. We look forward to sharpening our blades on Dagon's horns.
Oh, we got the four winds here again.
Pico Gel! No, I am wrong. You are no more an outsider. After the strength showed against Nazosa, you are of the tribe. I bet you are ready for even more blood to fall, yes?
Yes.
These cretins do not know the law. I'm about to smack them in the face.
How have you fared since your last meeting?
I was a massive, ancient tree fading from thirst. Then your arrival was a downpour, soaking me to my roots. I stand tall and filled with life once again. Whatever comes next, I am only prepared because you brought me back to the world.
Losi?
So, yet another battle these old scales must prepare for. A good thing, then, that you recovered my blades. Do not worry. I will once again be at your side, whether you see me or not.
Who protects the stone waste while you're here?
Do not fear. Since the triumph of the winds over the bandits, many of our tribe have begun training with us. They see now that complacency cannot keep them hidden. I believe the village is safe in our absence.
How far are the other winds here?
Much improved since your arrival. Mirta spends less time hidden away. I could sense his eagerness to join me in this battle, though he might deny it. And Otumira resists challenging every stranger he meets. These improvements encourage me.
Talk to you first, Gideon. Can't talk to Gideon. Oh, okay. Mirta?
I suppose the others will offer encouragement and words of wisdom before we charge into the fray. You do not require such pablum. Keep your mind sharp, like when you assisted my victory against Nazosa. That is the truest weapon you need.
Have you been busy since our battle?
You call that a battle? Merely pest removal. If you had witnessed my battle against Casa Edu the Mud-Hearted, you would understand a true struggle of wits. As you might expect, I returned to my studies. I cannot waste time before my time ends.
So do you expect to die soon? Like, hopefully not from this battle.
Soon? Not in the least. Even this little scuffle we are about to enter does not worry me. But eventually my scales shall turn gray, as all things must. The sheer volume of knowledge I desire to understand before then staggers me. And so, I study.
Oh, these are... Okay, that's not a person. It's Gideon Legionnaire. Alam!
I understand that
Hi.
Miriam's Dagon failed to learn his lesson the first time. So be it. I am nothing if not a patient teacher.
What have you been up to? Who have you been killing?
Rian and Keshu dealt with the Waking Flame adherents who revealed themselves in Blackwood, so I devoted myself to those who hoped to remain in the shadows. I must look after the Dark Brotherhood's good name, after all.
Issue?
I have found that the fight for the nest sometimes begins at the border of the swamp, but this is certainly the farthest I have traveled to defend my home. I am ready to fight at your side again.
How are things in Gideon?
Gideon fares well. Many of those who secretly served Vondacia tried to creep back into their burrows after Fort Redmane, but my Blackfens are good at digging up mud crabs of the two-legged sort. They cannot escape justice by hiding.
Thank you for coming.
The leader who would stand in front of her people must be ready to share their dangers. Where else do I belong, if not here? When do I stand and fight, if not now?
I'm gonna avoid these. I'm gonna avoid anyone that has a marker over their head. I don't want to push things forward too fast. Captain?
I have to admit, I thought we finished our business with Mehrunes Dagon at Fort Redmane. Oh well, it's an honor to fight beside you again, mercenary.
What have you been doing since last I saw you?
We've had no more trouble with apocalyptic cults since the defeat of Vondacia and the Waking Flame. And between the Ivory Brigade and the Black Fin Legion, we've kept Blackwood safe. Truth be told, it's been rather boring.
This isn't going to be boring.
Don't mistake my bravado for foolishness. Your ally Lyranth explained the stakes of the game to me. I'll see this through to victory or die in the attempt. You can count on no less from me.
Else? Alright. Oh, alright, alright. Out of the blade bearers. Alright, let's start with Runcaius here. Hi.
Champion. As promised, the Blade Bearer clan will fight by your side.
Yeah, my thanks, Runcaius.
A magnificent battle awaits us within Destruction's solace. Many will surely die. It is invigorating. Your allies stand by your side, honored to lay down their lives for you. Tell me, are you truly prepared for this?
Yep, I'm ready to stop him.
Good. You will need that conviction in order to emerge victorious. Do not let your stance waver, even for an instant. If you allow yourself even a shred of weakness, Mehrunes Dagon will exploit it. Of that you can be certain.
Heavily.
Well, here we are.
Mm-hmm.
It's strange remembering how all this started. But we're going to end it now, right? We'll stop Sombrin, and we'll stop Mehrunes Dagon too.
We'll do our best. Hopefully that's enough.
Great. It'll be easy. We'll just sneak right in and pop Sombrin and Mehrunes Dagon right on the nose. It's just like that time when Investigator Vale... Huh. You know, I don't think Investigator Vale ever dealt with the Daedric Prince.
Nope, we're kind of beyond that right now. Callie.
You've made many allies. I shouldn't be surprised. I'm sorry I can't join you in this fight.
Why not?
I wouldn't be much use to you without my power.
But still we can fight,
Sure,
right?
I want to see how this ends anyway. It will be too painful.
We have to stop Sombrin though, Callie. We need to recover your power and give it to the Anchorite, I guess.
I know. I trust you. It's hard though. I still care for him. We were all each other had for a time. But I'm under no illusions. I know he's beyond saving. He's no longer the Sombrin I once knew.
I think so, Sombrin. I mean, somber.
This is a pretty impressive force. Lyranth didn't seem too optimistic about finding allies. And I think she underestimated your influence on people.
Think this is gonna be enough?
I've never taken on a Daedric Prince before, so I can't say for sure. But I'd put my gold on us. If anyone can find a way to stop Mehrunes Dagon, it's you. You'll see this through. And I'll be right by your side when we face Sombrin.
Everyone else who talked to everyone's here, right? And I know there's a few side characters that we did side quests to. I kind of wish I could see Devay Fear come into this fight and just wreck shit up, but he was only a side quest. He wasn't part of the main quest in this. All right, let's talk to our main Daedrat, Arox.
Even facing terrible and certain death, your allies come. You have built this army. Now you must lead it to glory. My whiskers quiver in anticipation of the coming battle.
Think we'd stand a chance?
Oh, not at all. But the attempt will be glorious.
Yes!
I mean, of course, Master. It will be difficult, but I will be there to assist you. Right up until the very end.
Thanks, Arox. Arinth?
I gathered allies, those who have fought by your side in the past. You've certainly accumulated a lot of them in your travels. Let us hope that between them and the Daedrat's knowledge of the fortress, it will be enough.
This is only the people that I've, like, met in Blackwood and inside of Fargrave. I've met more than this. Alright, what's your plan?
I will open a portal to get us inside the walls of the city, as Arox suggests. After that, our allies deal with the bulk of Solus's defenses, while we try to intercept Sombrin before he turns over his power to Mehrunes Dagon.
And what if Sombrin already has given his power to Mehrunes Dagon?
Optimism will serve us better than pessimism in this, mortal. But the sooner we begin, the better. Take a moment to speak with your allies if you want. Then let me know when you are ready.
We're ready.
Pay heed to Arox the Mutilator, Daedra and mortals. Haste to destruction Solace. It lies west of here, where the sever becomes the burn. To glory!
Everyone's getting a pep talk from a Daedrat. I love it.
Remember, we need to find Sombrin so the Anchorite can take his power.
Give me a pep talk, Arox.
Destruction Solace! To victory!
To victory! Is anyone freaking out that a Daedrat is leading this?
My brigadines stand at the ready.
No? Elam?
I understand that Mehrunes Dagon failed to learn...
Nope. Okay. Off we go to Destruction Solace. You know what? Let's just ride there. Go! Hey, no pokey. I love Arox. Was already here.
The gates are undefended. Is that normal?
No. Never. Master, be careful. I smell a trap. No matter what fate awaits us, I will fight with everything I have. It has been an honor to serve you, Master. I won't fail you.
Haven't failed me yet.
Do not let your guard down for even a moment. Mehrunes Dagon is not easily fooled, and especially not for very long. Find Sombrin, but be prepared for anything.
Heavily?
This is probably going to get ugly. Be careful, all right? I'll watch your back.
Caius.
Champion. As promised, the Bladebearer clan will fight by your side.
Good.
I suppose the others will offer encouragement and words of...
My Brigadines stand at...
Nothing new.
There's no telling what's going to happen once we enter Dagon City. I just hope I'm ready when the time comes.
6 a.m. for you.
I have found that the fight for the nest sometimes begins.
I understand that Mehrunes...
All right, no new messages, I guess. Let's go. What you guys doing? Watching, I guess. Construction Solace. 6 a.m. is real early. Probably in the UK, right, Pokey?
Did you expect to battle my legions? Foolish mortals. I have already won.
Hey! What's happening?
Huh?
Run!
Getting zapped away. Well, that's not good.
Relax, mortal. I have you.
Arinth?
I was barely able to get a hold of you before the spell dispersed you along with the others. I was a fool to think we could challenge a Daedric prince. Mehrunes Dagon is one step ahead of us, and we've already lost.
We're not done yet. Where are the others?
Fighting for their lives, scattered to the far corners of this fortress, no doubt. You do not possibly have time to find them all. Mehrunes Dagon seeks to distract you from reaching Sombren. Do not lose sight of that goal. Good luck, little mortal.
Where are you going?
We have reached that point we knew was coming. The place where our paths diverge. You must deal with Sombren for the sake of your world, while I seek the knowledge I came here to acquire. I think I know what Dagon has planned, though.
What's he planning to do?
Complete the bargain made with the Longhouse Emperors. He will use Sombren to access Nirn, then take back the power of the Ambitions in order to merge your world with the Deadlands. It was his plan all along. I do hope you survive, mortal.
I need your help, though, Arinth.
Your needs are irrelevant and no longer my concern. Find your way through the fog. Perhaps you can gather your allies along the way. Remember, you must defeat Sombren and employ the Egonimic against Mehrunes Dagon before he merges the worlds.
All across the fortress. There's like one path. You're in Germany? Okay.
Hey, partner! Up here! The anchorite ran ahead. I can see a door on the other side. Keep going!
Okay.
I'm ready for this fight.
These are some nice statues, actually. I gotta fire these. Anchorite?
Great. Come on, Sombren is close. I can sense him.
You are insects, less than insects. With the power of the ambitions, soon Nern shall be mine.
Get down! Stay low!
Soon the pact will be fulfilled. My victory is inevitable.
Caius, you got...
What was freely given has nurtured, and will be freely returned.
Captain, you okay? That's a big drop. Arox! You killed that guy alone?
I will shred the feet of any who pursue you.
No, Arox, come with me.
Hurry, Master. Do not stop on my account. You must prevent Sombren from giving his power to Mehrunes Dagon.
Come on, Arox, let's go. I need you to gnaw on some toes.
Sombren, when I begin the merging, I will need the power of the ambitions to complete it. Sombren, open the portal to Nern.
Ash Titan.
Forward, my warriors. The way to the mortal realm is clear.
Yes, Lord Dagon. Your will is my command.
No!
Darren?
Him. He's too powerful. One moment. I will gather your allies.
That was brutal. Is anyone hurt?
The Blade Bearers are here, Lyranth.
Mehrunes Dagon's assault on Nern has begun. You have one chance to stop him from taking the mortal world. Do not waste it. Do not give me that look. Paths diverge and cross all the time. It's in their natures. Sombren has opened the way to Nern for Mehrunes Dagon. If he gives the prince his power, then Dagon will be able to merge the realms. You must go and stop them.
Caius?
I do not know what fate lies beyond that portal, but my Blade Bearers will sing of the glory of this battle for eons to come.
Heavily?
We have to stop Dagon. There's still a chance. Let's go.
I'll follow you into the portal. I need to get close to Sombren. Pull the powers of the ambitions from him and form the Ego Nimic. And I have to do it before he gives his power to Mehrunes Dagon.
Issue?
If death finds me, let me meet it with a sword in my hand.
Like any true Argonian. Yum.
I'm beginning to feel that perhaps you lack confidence in my work. Go on. We can deal with this little imbroglio. You're needed elsewhere.
Brolio, that's the word of the day.
We'll give you as much time as we can, but I can't make any promises. The sooner you put a stop to Dagon's plan, the better.
Who are the four winds here? Did we lose them in here somewhere? Go. Oh, that does not look good. That guy was just here delivering hay. And of all days is the day that Mehrunes Dagon's invading.
Sombrin is transferring his power to Mehrunes Dagon. We must separate the key from the lock. Free the weapons here and use them to distract Dagon as you get closer to Sombrin. What are you waiting for? You must defeat Sombrin.
Heavily, can you do it?
It's time to end this.
Caius, you know how to use these?
No time to speak. We must strike while Mehrunes Dagon is still transitioning to this plane.
Whee! Well, stuck the entire way there. Guess I have to kill these folks to through.
I am with you, champion. We will defeat them together. More beasts incoming. Weapons to good use.
We will draw Dagon's attention from here. Get to Sombrin.
To work, comrades.
Hey, look at them. Hey, Lim. Oh, you don't want to talk to us? No one wants to chat. They're just all so serious. Like it's like the end of the world or something here. You're actually gonna help me, right? Oh, right in the face.
This is your great plan, champion. Throwing pebbles? I will teach you true destruction.
Aye.
And there you are. The doomed leader of this pathetic rebellion. Tell me, are your people prepared for your death?
Dagon! I'm the one you want, right? Come and get me!
I will not allow you to interfere!
You're late!
Have you come to fulfill purpose?
Dagon, please, help me!
There you are. So this is where you choose to die.
This ends here! I'll pull the ego mimic from him. Use it against Dagon. Strike now!
Spiders to the face! Spiders to the face.
Strike me.
Yeah, yeah. Spiders straight to the face, man.
We'll be all right.
Arise, Sombrin. I still have use of you.
Why are you fighting me? You want Deathfront to have died for nothing?
Insolent pests. You will fall.
What are you doing to Evely?
Your destruction is inevitable.
Open fire!
I cannot do this on my own! Aid me!
I'll draw the Ego Nimic out of Sombrin. Use it against Dagon. Attack now!
Such bad breath.
Hold on, I need a moment.
I will savor your dying breaths. There is still work to be done.
I will not fail you!
Why do you give a shit about him that much?
Dremora, why do you oppose me? Feel my fury.
Pull the Ego Nimic from him. Use it against Dagon.
You will pay for that.
Strike now.
Spiders to the face. He's no longer getting up.
You think you've won? That you could triumph over me? Fools. You have only seen a fraction of my power.
So why don't you use your whole power, huh?
We stand with you, champion.
If you wish to die together, so be it.
Anchorite, it is time. Call forth the final piece of the Ego Nimic.
Hold on while I summon the power. Use the Ego Nimic against Mehrunes Dagon.
This cannot be. Curse you, mortal.
He has 1 health left.
Inevitable.
We did it. He's gone. Is it really over?
Well done, little mortal. You were successful.
I have the power of all 4 ambitions now. It feels like my head is going to burst.
Then I shall relieve you of it, Anchorite.
Liren, what are you doing?
You have done well, mortals. Your realm is safe. I consider our venture together a success, but we must part ways. That portal will take you back to Wretched Spire. I have what I need. We will not see each other again.
The power of the ambitions. She took it all. But the ego mimic worked. We defeated Dagon. We really did it.
So this is a grab for power on Liren's behalf? Can't go further down. Looks like he died happy. Caius, what do you gotta say?
Do not fret over the Dremora's deception. It is her nature to be selfish. The battle here is done. Let us return to the Deadlands.
Heavily?
We did it! We really did it! You're incredible, you know that? You took on a Daedric prince and won! Come on, let's get out of here. I want to go celebrate without the stink of this place in my nose.
Think right?
Liren, she took the power of the ambitions. But we defeated Dagon. The ego mimic worked. I feel like I can finally breathe again.
You don't feel empty, though? Weight of Aerox. Did he get to chew on Mehrunes Dagon before he died?
I'm so used to running off to the next disaster. It feels strange to have a moment of peace. Am I dreaming, or do we really have a moment to breathe?
You're not dreaming. But it is odd, isn't it?
There you are. I frankly did not expect to meet you again in this life. There were some bad moments when I found myself wondering how I would extricate myself when everyone else was dead.
Can't die, Elam. Caius?
The battle against Mehrunes Dagon will surely be celebrated as the greatest triumph Clan Bladebearer has ever taken part in.
My powers are gone. I'm honestly relieved. Having all of the ambition's abilities inside me at once made me feel like my head was going to split. I doubt Liren took them for my benefit, however.
I kind of wonder about that, though. There's nothing left to your power at all?
No. It's an odd sensation, but not entirely unwelcome. Without them, Mehrunes Dagon will never have reason to hunt me. If Liren desires that burden, she's welcome to it. I'll finally have the peace I sought for so long.
Why do you think Liren wanted the power of the ambitions?
I've never understood Liren's motivations. Sure, she was integral in helping us banish Dagon, but do any of us know why? I shudder to think about what she has planned for all that power. But I doubt we've seen the last of her.
What makes you say that?
Her curiosity about the mortal world will draw her back. She tries to hide it, but in her own way, I think she is fond of us.
Well, what you do now?
A nap first. After that, it's hard to say. Maybe I'll get a chance to explore the mortal world a bit. My part in world-ending prophecies and machinations is done. I'm just myself now. Nothing more, nothing less. That's exciting.
What about your memories?
I'm sure they'll all sort themselves out over time, but I'm not in a hurry. That chapter of my life is closed. I think it's time for new memories. Maybe even a new name. Who knows?
Positive. Keshu?
I have fought many battles, friend. In some, I recognized victory before the first blow was struck. In others, I saw no hope of winning until the last enemy fell. Today was one of the latter.
I kind of agree with that. All right. Captain?
By the 8, that was close. As a small favor to me, the next time you ask for my help, try to make sure we're not fighting creatures from Oblivion. I'd much rather deal with bandits or even a mundane monster or two.
Rocks, though. We're the four winds here, too. No, there's Aerox. Hey.
Mehrunes Dagon is defeated, Master. The Deadlands is the plane of change, of revolution. What will become of it while its prince suffers defeat?
Yeah, what happened to the four winds? They disappeared like a fart in the wind.
You did it! You banished Mehrunes Dagon and saved Tamriel. How does it feel being a big hero and all that? None of this would have been possible without you, you know. You were right there from the very beginning.
Tamriel should be safe from Mehrunes Dagon for now. Till Oblivion comes out.
Absolutely. Tamriel owes us a huge clap on the back, if I do say so myself. It's been a long journey, but we're finally at the end. Let's enjoy this victory. We certainly earned it. And you, most of all. You big hero, you.
Barrow's favorite.
Now that the dust has settled, I'm not really sure what to do with myself. I suppose we should probably check in with a few people. Word probably travels fast with something this big, but we can't count on that.
Dagon Defier.